Look, what I'm starting to learn, bro, is you just like, you can't expect a lot of people to be good in this world anymore. And just looking at the stuff around me and all the stuff that's going on the internet and going on around us, I feel like people tend to cling to the negative energies and the negative things of this world rather than the positive things. And I feel like, one, because it's easier to do. What I had to learn is like, you got to have a high level of discipline to do right by people, not put yourself first in certain situations. And it's a level of discipline that a lot of people don't have, and a lot of people genuinely was not raised to have. You gotta literally go around people expecting them to do you the worst way possible, because a lot of people aren't literally like honing on being a good person. People make personalities out of being bad people. People like what it comes with. It's so many perks in life to being a bad person. That's why a lot of people like to cling to it. And you definitely just have to watch out here because, man, I just feel like, you know, being genuine is becoming a lost art. Having just respect for people, having, humility, putting your own pride and self to the side. And pride is one of the biggest sins there is. And I just see like a lot of people literally like cling on to this. And a lot of people start out as being good people and then they realize it don't even get them nowhere. So they convert and they start to do what they see other people doing. And this is definitely the world that we're trending down. God definitely said that good is going to be seen as bad and the bad is going to be seen as good. And we're definitely seeing this come to full effects, you know. And I just wanted to say in this video, man, don't, just because you see other people getting over on other people and winning, you know, don't become disingenuous. Always stay true to yourself and always try to do right by people. Now, sometimes in some situations, depending on what it is, you got to have discernment for that. It is good to put yourself first. As I said in a different video, manipulation sometimes is needed to get yourself in certain doors. But manipulation isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's how you use the manipulation, your intentions using this manipulation, and how far you go with it to, leave the other person where they stand at. And, this life just has weird ways. Even when we come out the womb, it's like, you know, you tell a baby to not, do something, touch something, and he's gonna want to do it. He out of the curiosity. I feel like a lot of curiosity makes us make a lot of bad decisions and just different things like that. And I feel like us as human beings are definitely born to cling on to the wrong things. And like I said earlier, a lot of people just don't want to gain the discipline to have morals for themselves, to do right by people, to, put out good into the world because it's genuinely harder to do. It's not easy to do, you know? People like to stick by comfortability. People like to stick by things that's way easier to them. And, you know, if you want to elevate and break out of this mindset of, you know, being like everybody else, you got to learn discipline. You got to learn how to put certain things to the side, how to put yourself to the side. And, you know, it's just it's just how it is, man. How they have it set up in the music and all these different things. It's just distracting us and turning us into worse versions of ourselves. And I definitely feel like that's ultimately what they want, you know? I try to have humility in every situation. Yeah, I have confidence in myself, but I was always a person that'll, like, my bad. That was me who did wrong. Taking accountability for certain situations. And I could even get in deeper into this. I feel like a lot of that is feminine traits because a lot of women do take on, you know, but we're not gonna make this about them because this is all people thing. They tend to do it more, but this is everybody, man. Nowadays, people don't want the best interest for the next person. They rather get over on them, do them bad in any way possible just because it gives them power and makes them feel better about themselves. And you got to see right through these things because people will definitely try it, man. People will definitely try it. And whole time you thinking, oh, why does this person have it out for me? Whole time they're just battling with themselves and they're using that energy on you, you know, to try to bring you down so they can go up. Some people are literal vampires. They will bring you down, take your life force just so they can gain. Parasites. Every parasite needs a host. So, you know, I say all that to say, and it's not going to be a long video. I just like to touch on some topics and just breeze by them a little bit by the stuff that I be observing. And it's just like, you know, I just feel like we're definitely just digressing with the social media. A lot of people see things on social media and cling it to themselves. They don't know how to just take and just detach it from them. People like to attach things they see to themselves and their character and move in life like from what they see and what they hear. That's why the subconscious brain is so, it gets deep, bro. It gets serious. A lot of stuff be put in your subconscious to make you be something that you were never meant to be. Make you act ways that you was never meant to think. And you just got to be self-aware about yourself, bro. A lot of people out here are definitely not self-aware about how they are, their needs, what aggravates them, what they can work on. A lot of people just living. They're not self-aware. They don't sit back and think. They're always taking in. They never sit back and reflect on what they need to do better. They like clinging on to these personalities and these different things to make them. The whole time they never found themselves. So, yeah. It's definitely getting bad out here. And just sending out a warning to people, just want to make people aware that you can't expect nobody to be good by you no more. You gotta take the hand that the cards they deal you and play with that and make your move off of that, man. But y'all be safe, man. That's all I had to say, man. Peace.